To start my activity, I'm going to need a piece of paper, a ruler, and a fine point Sharpie or fine point permanent black marker. So I'm going to start out by folding my paper in half hamburger style twice. So fold it in half hamburger style. I'm doing this fairly quickly, and then hamburger style again. When I open it up, which is my next step, I'm going to take my ruler and go over the lines, the creases that I just made to make lines. That tells me where the center is. And it keeps me from having to measure where the center is. So now I have 4 fairly equal rectangles on my paper. What I'm looking for is 1 large rectangle and 12 smaller ones. So I'm going to divide this section in half. I can take my paper from the top and fold it to the line that I just made. That'll give me another crease halfway through. So now I can use my ruler and my marker to make a line. Okay, now I'm just going to approximate because I want to divide this section in half. Take my ruler and make a line about here. That's pretty close. And then I'm going to do the same thing over here, but this time it's going all the way to the bottom of the page, like so. And finally, I'm going to divide these 2 boxes in half vertically. So approximately this. All right, now I have 1 large square and 12 smaller rectangles, not squares. So I'm ready to do my activity. In Schoology, I see a PDF file that reads Zentangle patterns. So I'm going to click on it, and this is going to give me lots and lots and lots of patterns that I can search through to find something I like. So I'm going to scroll through and look and see what I like. I'm going to try 13 different Zentangle patterns. So I want to find one, like I said, that I like. Oh, I like this guy. Fungies or fungies. Okay, so I want to try this, but I'm not sure I'm going to be really good at that. So what I can do is open up an internet window and see if I can find a tutorial or instructions. Well, of course, I already did this. So I did find step-by-step instructions on this, and it shows me step 1, step 2, step 3, 4, and so forth, and where to add that kind of thing. On this one, I was actually lucky enough to not only find that, but I found a how-to video where the artist who created this pattern actually made a video showing us how to do it. So that's one way. Another way that you could do this is simply to look and kind of figure it out as you go along. When you are done, your paper is going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 small rectangles of patterns and 1 large rectangle of a single pattern. So there's a total of 13 patterns represented. I'm using either a fine point Sharpie or an ultra fine point Sharpie to do my patterns. I may add some pencil shading like in these, which you will see in your instructionals and on the Schoology Zentangle patterns. It will show you where to add pencil shading, and that's pretty much it. So that's your activity. Just some Zentangle practice.